I can't believe it, but I'm doing a day in my life vlog, except it is a weekend with me in Melbourne. Ready in my meringue shirt by Pret because I'm obsessed, and we're running some errands this morning straight to the post office because it closes midday, I think, on a Saturday. So we're just going to be posting some Waiduria packages this morning. I've been coming to this same post office for 20 years or more, so it brings back a lot of memories. The Vietnamese family that runs this post office has literally seen me grow up. Next is a quick coffee stop from this cafe that I actually haven't seen. It's popped up since I was last here in Melbourne, so I'm happy to try it. And this was, I think, an iced latte. Can't fault it. It's Melbourne. They don't do a bad coffee. Then we are off to Coles to do a quick grocery run because I enjoy the mundane now, now that I'm in Melbourne. So that was fun. And then we are off to Kmart. I've been meaning to do this for the longest time, where I feel like I need to have physical copies that I can frame for the new house in Colombo. So I'm just, oopsies, I'm just doing some printing because, again, it's fun, and I do a lot of very mundane tasks in Melbourne because it's just more fun. Don't ask me why. This is a photo Dulanka took of me just before Film Awards, maybe 2 years ago, and I really truly love this photo. So this is getting framed. I don't have a single photo of me framed, I think, in my Colombo house still. So just a couple of me and a couple of the family. We are back home to catch a little bit of sunset, and we are going to have a proper sunset experience today. We've decided, that's me and mom. So we changed really quickly and just headed out for a walk. My aim was to catch a beautiful sunset, and we walked from my new neighborhood to where my old neighborhood was, and this is the area in which I lived throughout my early years in Melbourne, so a lot of memories also. This is one of the routes I used to take back from school. I would just walk all by myself on either that road or on this main road. This one I used to take if I was feeling a little bit sporty, which was hardly ever, admittedly. But yeah, this is the spot to catch the most beautiful sunset, and it's just such a beautiful moment to be sharing with mom as well. So we waited here for quite a bit for the sun to set, and there was this young man just sitting by himself and playing some music, which was really, really cute to see as well. Then spontaneously on the way back, we decided that nostalgia was the theme of the day, and to check out my very first house that we ever lived in Melbourne. And this is it. This was the house, and just kind of sneaked a peek and ran off. Then we are home, and I get to watch the sky finally turn orange and just fade into darkness. And this is one of my absolute favorite things about living in Melbourne and living in my own home. Next day we are up bright and early, but not so bright and early, you know me. But it is going to be a fun day out, we decided. So we're going to do a little bit of brunching, a little walking around, a little bit of shopping. So just basically the perfect day. So while driving to the destination, we spotted this really cute vintage store, and I was like, stop. Okay, it wasn't that dramatic, but here we are. I'm looking to redo the study area of my house, which is the only area of the house that needs redecorating, and I am dedicated to like redecorating the entire house, which maybe you saw in a previous video that I'd done the entire house up. So I'm just kind of looking for a few interesting bits and pieces. Yep, just looking around this place. I didn't find anything too crazy exciting, but it was just nice to have a look. And that's us walking back to the car. Mom's like, what's going on? And I'm like, it's a vlog, girl. We're doing a vlog. Finally arrived at the destination. This is one of my favorite supermarkets ever. Those who know, they know La Manna is an iconic supermarket. This is not their biggest one, but it's the closest one to us. So just some very, very interesting produce, pastries, baked goods, you name it, they've got it. Spotted some new dishes, loved them, convinced myself I needed new dishes, which I absolutely did not, but here we are. We're grabbing a few because really I couldn't resist some of these cuties. So I grabbed a few that I could inject into my existing collection because sometimes you need that kind of fun print vibe. Then we are checking out their dessert section because it is the best, and the tiramisu is what I grabbed today. It was amazing. I think it's an Italian thing. Then we decided to find a cafe, and we found one because this is a cafe I'd never ever seen before or gone into, and this was incredible, truly so aesthetic, and the vibes were exactly what we love. The coffee spot on, I don't even need to say that anymore. But yeah, just such a good find. I think it's going to be a regular spot of mine from now on. Then I wanted to do some book shopping at Savers because when in Melbourne, I rarely ever buy books just brand new. I love the experience of just kind of going through books in the secondhand shops, and I don't know, there's something about it. So I love how this is a bonding experience for mom and I, where we spend time together just going through books, exchanging notes. She has her own favorite section, I have mine. So we love this. Grabbed a few great books. We are heading back. It's already kind of late afternoon, evening-ish, and I've got other things to do in the day. So we're gonna go home, get changed, and then, move on to other fun activities. One of my closest friends, Nusaiba, is down from Malaysia. We all used to go to high school together. We are meeting her in Melbourne, maybe after a decade or could be more. So our remaining girl gang from high school, we're headed to dinner. This just feels like a core memory forming because it's been so long and we love spending time together. This apparently was our highlight because we are still children, juvenile children at heart. It's a disco bathroom that this restaurant had. So we had to press the button and it turns into kind of this disco vibe. Like I said, we are children, but no apologies were made about acting the fool, and that we did. No Italian dinner is complete without ice cream or gelato, so that's what we did, grab some from just across the street, and then we spotted this mural which was kind of like, hey, this is how we'll be when we're old. As I drove home, I reminisced over all the good times with my friends, and this was such a core memory forming for me. While I still had energy, I wanted to do a little bit of meal prep and just put some roast veggies in the oven so I could have it at any time during the next couple of days. Once that was done, it was time to wind down and just get to reading a book because that's one of my favorite things to do when I'm here. So that's me trying to vlog. I hope I didn't disappoint, and I really, really hope you enjoyed that. Toodaloos, have a great one.